So, first time in Vancouver. Seminar was long, but awesome. What are your thoughts just on the vibe in the gym itself?
I love it. I love going into like teaching out of country because it's always different from San Diego. So coming in here, I'm not from here, and then knowing that people like paid money, I was really nervous because I want to like produce the best seminar that I possibly can, and then I want to give people the best experience like they've had, you know, just teaching or just getting something from someone else teaching from San Diego or from out of country, you know, because I know that there's not a lot of modern jiu-jitsu academies out here, so I want to be able to share what I know and what I learned throughout my years of competing, training to people here. So the vibe was awesome. Everyone was really welcoming. They welcomed me with open arms. Gary picked me up, took me out to get like it's called bubble tea here.
Yeah.
But we call it boba.
Okay.
In San Diego. He picked me up, dropped me off to the hotel, and then picked me up again. And that made me feel like I was still at home. And
nice.
Even coming here and meeting you and everyone else, like it made it a lot easier, a lot more comfortable. I didn't sweat as much as I usually do when I teach. But the vibe was awesome, and I for sure will definitely come back.
That's wicked. Now you said you started out at one academy, then moved to ATOS when you were a blue belt. How did you see your game grow? Like, I mean, ATOS, you have so many different training partners, high level, black belts, brown belts, purple belts, like the list goes on and on. Coming there as a blue belt, you must have seen your game grow almost instantly.
Oh yeah, for sure. Like when I first joined, the first day I remember Andre put me through the ringer for sure, just to test me out, you know, to test if I was serious or not. From when I joined, because prior to that, before joining ATOS, I lost 2 tournaments in a row first round. And joining there 2-3 months training, I got to the semifinals of an adult tournament, a big trial, and then I was really surprised with how I fought, and I grew from there. I kept getting golds and everything, and then in a short amount of time, I just kept winning.
Yeah.
And then I thank Andre and the teammates, because even the blue belt suit are like, it's annoying.
Oh yeah.
You know, so I can't go anywhere without getting like let's train Rolando. Let's go. You know, I'm like, oh.
But I guess training in a gym like that makes competing that much easier.
Oh yeah, like this Worlds, I was like I wasn't too like focused on Worlds. I would say it wasn't on my mind fully. So going in, I was like, okay, I'm here. Like, you know, I wasn't ready for it. I was still in school mode, and then knowing that I trained with him, it all clicked. You know, Andre said, look who you train with. You know, you train with Keenan, JT, all those guys. So knowing I trained with them helped a lot. So it made it a lot easier.
Now you said in the Q&A, you know, kinesiology has helped the way you train, but you train with some guys that are, you know, older in age. You're 21 years old.
Yeah.
You guys have guys in their mid-30s, late 30s, early 40s that you train with. Has you being in kinesiology helped them out as well?
Yeah, I always, because when I'm doing a position and I've done my mount that I was supposed to do, I always look at other people and help them out. I get asked a lot of questions, like, people think I'm like a professional PT already. I'm like, dude, I'm still in school, you know? So I'm like, I don't know everything. So I helped a lot of like older people out. Just if they're like sore, or, like they need a stretch or they ask for tips, I help them out a lot. So I think that's why I do this. Like, I help people, you know, because they probably didn't have all that help growing or training. So to answer the whole question, yeah, I do use it a lot.
Yeah.
To help others out.
Other than your professor, obviously, we said high-level guys there. Who are your main training guys that you love to train with the most? Obviously, I'm sure there's guys in the gym that you're like, I don't want to train with you. You know, you're rough, you're rugged, you're you know, you're gonna injure me. But who are some of the guys that are mainstays that you go to
like almost every day?
Yeah.
I train with a lot of, so I'm a brown belt, so I train with a lot of higher belts. Probably, for sure, JT is like my favorite training partner because we're similar size. But he kills me every time. Like, every time you roll with him, your like manhood's out the window. JT, Michael Liera, Andres Bernaskis, Keenan, Andre, obviously. Off of when they do come down, the brown belts, I train with the guy Dominic Bell. Who else? Yeah, I like to train with a lot of people, but sometimes a lot of times Josh Hinger. He's older. He's like 32. He's super good. He's tapped a lot of guys out with his guillotine. That's a specialty. But those are like the main guys I train with every day.
Do you find being at a gym like that, you don't have to go and cross-train at other gyms, or do you still enjoy doing that? Like, do you get out of the gym at ATOS and go to other gyms to sort
not
of
really,
feel what it's like?
Not really, because the only time I do that is if I'm with my dad, if he wants to train on Saturdays, because he works, you know, he's a purple belt, but he hasn't trained in like 3-4 years.
Yeah. So
Saturdays I usually try to drill with him or train with him a little bit, but I try to stay in the academy, but because the San Diego's starting to grow, we have a lot more academies everywhere, so I don't know, it's just, I try to stay within, but I do like hanging out with people from other academies for sure.
You have a bit of a different mindset when it comes to jiu-jitsu. I'm speaking with the people, the group here is, you know, your goal is not necessarily to be that black belt world champion. While it will be nice, your goal is to help others, basically opening a facility like this one that we're in at Burnaby BJJ here. Not just jiu-jitsu, but a small area being jiu-jitsu, the rest of it being, you know, workout facility and training other people. Now, do you get a lot of flack for that, being that your 100% goal isn't jiu-jitsu?
Yeah, I do. It sucks, but yeah, I really don't care because it's for my family. It's ultimately for my family because they've helped me a lot, you know. But I want to help like JT, like all those guys. I want to help them be champions. You know, even the blue belts coming up now that I know have a lot of potential, I can help them with that. So I think that being my goal will only help me, but it'll help others achieve their dream. Because people leave their homes from anywhere, you know, Brazil or like the East Coast, and they want to be world champions. That's their goal, you know. But I'm there just to train. You know, I live in San Diego. My family's there. I'm blessed to have them. My girlfriend's there, so I don't need much else. You know, so I'd rather have someone who really, really wants it and who trains and moved away from home. I'd rather them have it than I do, because I know I have physical therapy or something like this going on for me. So.
For this calendar year then, obviously you're not going to be finished school. The goal of opening the academy isn't going to happen in this calendar year.
No.
What are your goals for this year?
Start internships, get my hours accumulated to work with like the best athletes I can. So that's
so again, not jiu-jitsu.
No, no. It's weird. Like I want to train. I would love to train like probably like once or twice a week, but I wanna start my career. I want to have a solid foundation for my career.
So you have no goal of when you'd like to get, I mean, obviously it's not your choice of when you get your black belt. You don't care when you get your black belt.
No. If Andre thinks it's time, if Andre thought after this Worlds, I can't, he knows more than I do. So whatever he thinks is best, I support. So.
That's awesome, man. Thanks.
No, thank you.